I had one of these for 8 years at university. Loved it. Just loved the simplicity of the whole thing, the shape of it. You know exactly what you're getting. Look at the dash, it's flat. Everything is just kind of pull, twist, functional. It's just so bland. There's no frills, there's no extras. It is what it says on the can in some ways. They were built for the everyday person in Germany. And that's basically what the Mauser 18 is all about. You just turn the key and off you go. Simple as that. We've got this rifle, this Mauser M18. It's meant to be boring, it's meant to be simple, no thrills. But at the end of the day, can it shoot? What Mauser was saying is their roots from the old M98, from the war, it was built for simplicity. So therefore, the M18 is all about that simplicity. So does it really work? I've got no idea. So we get out in the range here, do an accuracy test and see how simple it really is. Does it absolutely perform? That's the $1,000 question. We've got some Winchester ammunition, 95 grain I think it is, but we haven't got a bipod. I'm shooting off the high seat's wobbly, as most high seats are, so actually it's a proper true test. So whilst I'm not expecting kind of sub MOA, I'm expecting about an inch and a half, only because I haven't really got a particularly stable platform. There's no sandbags on my simulated high seat, so hey, it's a proper test of a rifle. If we get an inch and a half-ish, I'll be very happy off that, so let's see how we get on. Okay, I'm quite impressed actually because I was wobbling quite a bit. This is for an old high seat. I think we got around about an inch, just over an inch grouping. So I'm very impressed with that. I haven't got anything solid, I haven't got a bag or to rest on. So it's a typical kind of high seat shot. So yeah, at the moment, I'm quite impressed. Well, each large square is an inch. From the centre of that hole to the centre of the bottom hole there, we are probably talking about 3/4 of an inch, so 3/4 MOA. Good start. Well, we saw the Beetle, functional, no frills and spills. Perhaps this is what we've got here, the Mauser M18. That's what they're telling me. There's a bit more to it than that, I can assure you. But anyway, this is the first time I've actually handled the M18, so straight off, I suppose, straight from the front. Barrel, it's got a nice, I think this is a 243, so it's about a 22-inch barrel. Nice deep bluing, it's finished off very nicely. So the stock, we've got quite a rigid stock here. The fore end, you know, it's pretty rigid, so I'm really pleased with that. So that's a good sign. Unusually, we've got this removable kind of recoil pad, butt pad. You can stick things in there. I think you can put your pull through in there. So it's quite unusual, but it's a bit of maybe a gimmick to some, but actually it's quite useful. The most important thing is, it's not that hollow. It's actually very, very tough. So therefore, it's telling me this is actually not a bad quality synthetic stock. The other thing is it's got these soft inlays. I don't know how Mauser done it, but they definitely make it a lot more grippable. So you've got around the pistol grip here and around the fore end. So it just makes it kind of, it feels right, you know. That's not bad at all. Moving on, the magazine. Well, it's got a double stack magazine, which is quite nice. So it's very easy to load. I think it holds 5 rounds for the 243. It's very simple. It's a plastic magazine. Nothing wrong with that. It's it's simple, I suppose. Let's see how well it feeds. Wow, it's quite very smooth. It's quite a tight bolt which actually runs the full length of its travel quite smoothly. It feeds beautifully well. I quite like the handle actually. It's not long, it's not short, but it feels just right. It's got a 3-lugged bolt, which gives it a 60-degree throw, which is quite nice. If you've got a 2-lug bolt, it's 90. If it's 60, if it's 3-lug bolt, it's a 60-degree throw. So it's actually quite compact. So not bad. Not bad for a supposedly budget Mauser rifle. Moving on to the safety, it's got a 3-position safety. The more I handle it, the more I'm going, actually, I can see, I can feel that Mauser quality perhaps, you know, at £940 retail. Some say there's a lot more than, let's say, the cheaper American rifles perhaps. But actually this is pitching itself right in the kind of the Tikka market and the very, very, probably not quite in the Seiko, but it's a real competitor to maybe the Tikka. But the thing about it is the stock. I do really like this stock. So as a functional, practical rifle, I think perhaps the M18's nailed it. I can't see any problems with it at the moment. I can't see any weaknesses. I like the barrel, and I think the whole thing's actually kind of, you go out there and hunt with it, and that's what we want to do with these rifles. You know, accuracy is very important, but it shoots 3/4 MOA off that. Last thing, Mauser told me that they're going to do a combo deal, which is kind of everybody's having combos nowadays. And their combination deal is going to be a Barton Gunworks moderator, a Minot scope and the mounts, and the M18 rifle for under £2,000. That's offering great value for money. So we've got the Volkswagen Beetle, the people's car. Mauser want to see this as the people's rifle. I think they probably nailed it.